What's going on, guys? I'm gonna make another video. In this one, I'm gonna be showing you how to make a storage unit with an interior. I don't know why I said that so weird, but I haven't eaten lunch and it's 12:45, which I should probably be eating lunch, but whatever. And I'm pretty much forced to be rushing because we have to do stuff. But you know what? I'm not gonna rush myself because why would I? I know, pretty stupid, but. So, I do have an interior on both the thing. That's a little bit of an interior. No, this is functional in a way, sort of. The iron doors look stupid, but whatever. So you can actually access it. I'm going to give you the end around, even though there's literally nothing on the other sides. There you go. In here we have literally nothing. If you want to add seats, you can. And then we have this whole quartz stair upside down thing with the chests under it. In here we literally just have sandstone floors. And then this is like a little street. Spaceship beneath this is 65 by 27, it's pretty dumb. The actual buildings themselves are a 15 by 17. These are including the overhang parts. Not the red concrete though, it's not. And then a 43 by 20. Materials you need for this build, smaller one, are birch planks, quartz slabs, quartz stairs, dark oak stairs, white stained glass pane, birch doors. You need quartz slabs, dark oak slabs, and then you also need stone for the floor and then the other interior materials. Start at the front left-hand corner of your 65 by 27 grid golf if you made it. Now, these buildings can be shifted around, however I'm going to be showing you my design. Also, the storage unit, I would suggest adding more of the storage spaces. I only have 5. You could even make them like back-to-back. That would work. So you're going to count backwards by, I want to say it's like 11. Yes, 11, and then count right by 1, and then go right and place 6 birch planks. And then a birch door, and then 6 more planks. I would suggest placing stone under the birch door. Going left to right again, place 2 planks, 2 white stained glass panes, and 2 birch planks. Skip over the door and do 2 birch planks, 2 panes, and 2 planks again. Copy that row one more time. And then place a little birch on top. Place a quartz stair to the left and right of this, and it's going to want to overhang the front by 1. You're going to place upside down quartz stairs behind those, and then quartz stairs on top, and then continue doing that until you should have a 1 block gap in between them. We're starting this kind of dumb, but whatever. So there's a lot of optional things in this build, a lot of things you can change. If you want to connect the builds, you can. However, if you kind of see, the quartz slabs will connect weirdly. They're going to connect to, I believe, this stair. Yeah, this one. So it'll be a little bit weird, you have to destroy some of the roof, but if you want to connect them, you totally can. Also, when you bring them up, the 1 block gap should be directly above the door. If it's not, then that's an issue. You should have this. Place an upside down quartz stair in the center with a quartz slab on top. Both the buildings are birch. If you want to make one of them like a different block, it's fine. And then the roofs are quartz and dark oak for this build, and then just quartz for that. Bring back each wall by 14 with birch planks. This building's a little small like hut. This is similar to my plant nursery. If you have not seen that, I think that has like 2 different builds as well. I might have 3. No, it's 2. It's the actual like where the plants are, and then it's like an indoor place where you buy them and stuff. I did not add bathrooms in this, however. If you want to, you may be able to find room. I don't know. Connect the back 2 walls together or the back 2 blocks that gets together to create a back wall. Bring back the bottom court stairs backwards by 15 so it overhangs the back of the build by 1. Only the bottom row, I think it's 15, but only the bottom rows on either side. So only, god dang it. Place the frickin' block. Just like this, only these 2 bottom rows here. And then the rest are going to come back with dark oak planks and then end it with 1 quartz stair. Just like that. And then you're also going to have to add your underhang. Kind of moving along this quickly because I'm feeling again. In multiple ways. So that's great. I was feeling fine before I started the video. I don't know. It's dumb. I blame the tutorial. Go figure it happened though, right? Any other one would be like, okay, because I don't have to talk very much. Oh yeah, and the back should be dark oak slabs and then your quartz slab. Any other video would be fine because I wouldn't have to be talking constantly. I could make it quicker, but tutorials, I don't really have like a length that I can just kind of make them. It's just kind of whatever it ends up being. Because like I can't really stop in the middle unless I'm making 2 parts, which I don't normally do unless it's a really big build. Like the Hello Neighbor house. Or if the internet decides that it doesn't really want to work. I had to make like a 50-second part for one of them. Because of the internet, it was Chipotle, I think, yeah. And then sometimes I just worry about things. And then obviously add your underhang on the back, make sure that is there. You can just place a block here too if you want, that's fine. But I like the stair better. You're gonna fill in the open gaps here with birch planks, because nobody wants to see in your attic. I know. I bought it into a non-house tutorial for once. Not suburban house tutorial. Also, I'm gonna end up building a castle. That's probably gonna be my next one. However, it's not gonna take up like a house tutorial spot, if you understand how my thing works. Thing is a really good word. Yeah, if you understand how my schedule thing works. I still said thing, but whatever. It's more specific. Yeah, I do normal tutorial, suburban house, normal tutorial, modern house, normal tutorial, suburban house, etc. So yeah. Come inside and you can clear inventory except for birch planks, which I'm gonna have to clear it anyways. And the other materials you'll be needing are glowstone, quartz stairs. Again, you also need those. I forgot about those. Chests. Where are chests? They're here. I think that's all. No, you need stonebuck stairs and spruce trapdoors. Oh, you also need stone. I think I said that, but I didn't actually get it. You're gonna wanna break your floor. You're gonna break the grass and replace it with stone. So sad. I have 122 subscribers and no one on the stream. Also, is it a coincidence that 2 straight videos have 18 views for me? I kind of feel like it's weird. One of them was the living room designs, and the other was the NHL video. Yeah, NHL videos don't ever do anything for me. I think I mentioned this in a video once, but actually I'll talk about it later when we're doing the more boring part. You should have done that. You should have this. Okay, you're gonna wanna. This is, I guess, so I can talk about it. You're gonna place a row of birch planks around the entire build that is at the level of the bottom row of dark oak stairs that is visible from the inside. So it's this row. And then you're gonna want to just place 2 glowstone, 2 birch planks, one glowstone, two birch planks, and two glowstone going left to right, and then going backwards from one of those glowstone, place a glowstone, two birch planks, three glowstone, two birch planks, and two glowstone. Fill in your roof now with its respective pattern. I remember I had to stop NHL, I think it was 19. Yeah, I didn't play a lot of NHL 19 on the channel because it just was not popular. Nobody really liked it. And then, because I wasn't really that popular, I had like, what, 30 subscribers then? So I just stopped it, and I did end up bringing it back really late because people wanted to see it, according to my Instagram poll, which I put up. Once you've done that, you should have this. You're going to come to the back corner and count forwards. I think it's 5 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then place a quartz stair. Bring it left by 6. And then bring it towards the back of the build by 2. And then you're going to place one kind of curled like that, so you get that effect. Yes, that is correct. And then you're going to place a spruce trapdoor connecting this to the wall. And then place just 2 stonework stairs on the top of this, wherever. And then you're going to break all the stone under the quartz stairs. And this block over here, I would suggest making birch. And then just place chests. So you should have 2 double chests over on the left side, or whatever side it is. And then the rest is going to be double chests. So you should have 5 double chests. That is the first build done. And no, that was really quick. So we're going to start the second build off with... We're going to need more materials than this, but it's just the starters, so we can kind of get a set foundation. Birch planks. Pillar quartz block. Iron doors. Tripwire hook. And any type of sandstone. It doesn't matter because you're not going to see it, really. You're only going to see the top. Also, something with this. You can just make it block of quartz if you don't want to be able to access the inside of the, storage units, unless you want to figure out a different way. And I would suggest filling these chests with levers, just like keys, because I think you need keys. I don't know, I've never rented a storage unit. But I know people who have, and I don't really know how the process works. So sort of the bottom right corner here, that's of course correct, but this corner, you're going to want to be on this corner. It's important that you're highlighting the birch planks. You're going to count forwards by 4, and then right by 10. And place a birch plank. Bring it right by 1. I would suggest having sandstone under all your iron doors. Then right with 4 sideways pillar quartz blocks. Then 4 diagonal with a birch plank. Right by 2. Back diagonal to the right with an iron door. Right by 4 with sideways pillar quartz blocks. 4 diagonal to the right with a birch plank. Right by 2. Backwards diagonal to the right with an iron door. And you're going to want to continue this pattern for as long as you want. Until you have decided that it's your last storage unit. So I'm doing 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Once you make your 5th one, and then you go 4 diagonal to the right one with your birch plank, and then you're going to want to go right by 1. So again, I would suggest having, if you're going to want 20, I would suggest having 10 going across, and then another 10 on the back. So your, hang on, I need a drink of water because I'm thirsty. So, like, have them back to back, and then your, we're gonna make a little drive-through area soon. You're gonna want to have that go all the way around. On either 3 or 4 sides, it does not matter. Place a tripwire hook on the left side of the 4, on the left half of the 4 pillar quartz blocks, so it's technically the middle of the 5 here. It's kind of hard to explain, but you should see where it is. I kind of got confused with this because I accidentally broke one. I was like, I don't know where it's supposed to be. So you're gonna want to place everything up by an additional 2 rows, except for the iron doors and, sorry, 3 rows. So all your birch is gonna come up by 3. All of your pillar courts are gonna come up by 3, and then the pillar courts are also gonna come above the door. So instead of just having a gap above the door, you're gonna want to have 2 rows of pillar courts block on top of them. It might be a dumb design, but whatever. I think this is one of my more unique builds in the way of functionality, if that's even a word, because you actually can kind of use it. However, I would just kind of fill it with furniture and stuff. Cough, cough. This is kind of an awful time to do this, because I'm literally just starting my series where I show you how to build rooms and stuff. So once I finish that, you can always come back and use some of those pieces of furniture to put in here or whatever. That tends to be what storage units are used for, furniture. Like maybe even, I wonder if stores rent storage units just to put stuff in. That'd be pretty interesting. Like extra stuff. Well, they have the whole back room, I think. Once you've done that, you should have this. Now, for the, I guess a little bit more boring part. You're gonna want to take the left side, and I need to check the sign. Thank you, sign. You're gonna bring the left one, the left row of birch and the right row of birch backwards by 17 rows with birch. So yeah, that's where the 43 by 20 comes from. Because it's a row of 18 birch, and then the row of quartz stairs that goes all the way around will add to that. So it's technically a 41 by 18 on the ground. So yeah. And then you're going to connect the back 2 rows together with birch. And then after this we have literally the most boring part, which is probably why this video is going to hit like 40 minutes. Now this part is also optional. If you're not going to add anything on the inside, if this is just for decoration, you don't need to do this step. However, I would suggest it just because it makes it look better. You're going to want to break this entire area and replace it with sandstone, the entire floor. Or any block. I'm just using sandstone. Hang on. I'm using sandstone because I think that it's a good, like, concrete-esque block. That doesn't have, like, the concrete color. Like, they need to make a concrete that has, like, the color of sidewalks. What are sidewalks made of? Are they made of concrete? I think they are. I'm pretty sure they are. No, I don't actually know. I know, I think roads are made of asphalt. They should have that in the game. That'd be pretty cool. If you can't even hear anything I'm saying, sorry. You should be able to, though. Let me check. Oh yeah, you can barely hear the glass. I hate glass. Oh god. Make sure you don't do that. I hate glass because it's always so loud. Like you're trying to talk and you're like, what? Loudest block in the game. If you want to place sandstone under the garage doors, or the storage unit doors, you can. I'm not gonna though, because you don't really have to. And also the front row, you don't really have to either. Like all of this, you don't have to, because all this birch is gonna come back by a row. Can I superfly place? I don't think I can. Which sucks, but you know, it is what it is. Also, any suggestions for a series? Because I need to. My channel is getting a little bit more popular, slowly but surely, and I need more kind of suggestions to keep it flowing. Because if I kind of just keep doing the same thing, people are gonna eventually get bored. And I don't want my videos to be too long either. Old tutorials are fine, because people will watch those no matter the length. But, like, survival series and stuff, I feel like hitting like a 50-minute video isn't gonna work. Like Challenger Survival has been really good. Oh god. Cause like it's just an interesting concept. Everyone likes it, and the videos are less than 30 minutes normally. Because the things that I need to do, I finish decently quickly. So it's just like the shorter videos, like 20 to 30 minutes, I think are normally the best. Once you've done that, you're gonna want to bring the these like front rows of birch backwards by a row with birch. This is what I was saying that we're gonna eventually do, which we're doing now. Also, my phone is about to get spammed because hockey games are now starting. And then there's one at 2, I think. And then there's some at... I don't know if there's any at 5 or 3. But I know there's some at 7, 8, 10:30. 10:30. I'll probably be in bed by then. Which is crazy. You're gonna bring all of the rows of birch up by an additional row. And at the front, you're gonna place a row of birch that goes all the way along the front. Just like that. To kind of create that little look. I really do like it. And then we're going to be doing more in a minute. You'll see what we'll do. So once you kind of place it all the way around, you're going to want to... So this part is where I'm going to start to talk a little bit. You're going to bring this back row of birch forwards a row. And then the rows of 3... I've been talking the whole video a lot, but the rows of 3 birch, you're going to take the center block and you're going to bring it all the way back to the back wall. And then just bring it up to... as tall as the row at the back. Now, storage units, I don't think they're lit up. So if you want to just fill in the roofs and be done with it, you can. I'm actually not going to add this top row because it's just going to be easier to build without it there. So, like, because I don't really know much about storage units, but I don't think they have lights. So if you know more, and if you want to add lights, please, somebody, if they know, tell me in the comments. I would appreciate that. I don't think they do, but this is Minecraft, so we can do whatever we want, and I'm gonna add them. So if you don't want to add them, that's fine, because, you know, realism is a thing that I'm really about in this game. And it's Minecraft, so yeah. Functionality is another weird thing, though, because you can't really make everything functional. I need to make another redstone tutorial, or maybe I should just stop those because I'm bad at redstone. I'm gonna be honest here. So there you should have at least 5. I'd say the minimum you should go is 7, but I'm lazy and I'm only doing 5. So, you know. Once you've done that, you can... I think you can get rid of everything except for your birch planks, but I'm gonna have to get rid of them because bedrock's dumb sometimes. And then you're gonna want to get out glowstone, I know it's a bold opinion, and quartz slabs. And we're almost done, actually. So you're gonna want to... I'm gonna start at the left side, and you're gonna place 3 rows of birch. We'll place a row of birch planks at the front of the build, first of all, going all the way across. Just like that. And then going from the left side, you're going to place 3 rows of birch, 1 row of glowstone, again, unless you're not adding glowstone, then 7 rows of birch, then 1 row of glowstone, then 7 rows of birch, and you're going to want to continue this pattern of glowstone, birch. The only reason that we do 3 at the front is because it's only 1, because if you, so basically it's, because it's the first one, there's only 3 rows to fill in, but we have the 3 rows of the last one that we just did, then the row in between, and the 3 of the next one. That's why it becomes 7. So, it's just, I like explaining things. But I also hate explaining things. I hate explaining math stuff, but I like explaining other things. Like building in Minecraft, which is why I do tutorials. Even though I'm pretty bad at explaining. It's just fun, and if people enjoy it, I'm gonna keep doing them. Gotta keep the engine rolling. Fill the tank with gas. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I'm using some really dumb idioms, if it's even an idiom. I just made up an idiom. But, yeah. Whatever satisfies the people. And that's what I'm about, satisfying people. Once you've done that, we have 2 more things. Well, you technically have 3. If you're gonna, so obviously you're gonna want to fill this with stuff. I will, if you want me to, if this video gets some comments and stuff about me wanting, if you want me to do this. If you want me to kind of give an example of, like, filling one with materials, or like 10 examples, because I have 10 storage units, then just let me know in the comments, because I will 100% do that. I'm fine. If you guys want to see things, I will do it. Except for really dumb things, like, I don't know. I'm not going to come up with anything, because it's really dumb. Also, I shall do that at the end of the video. I'm going to show you something at the end of the video that I made for the farm stuff. So you're going to want to place quartz slabs on top of this, and it's going to want to extend off of every single side by 1 row with quartz slabs. It'd be funny if I said quartz stairs or something dumb. Now, if you want to make it a little bit, like, curved, like, let me show you a good example. Like the pig pen over here, or the horse stable. That's actually funny. If you put them together, I think they'd be the same. Except, like, a little bit different at the end and stuff. But I think they're the same height. So it's gonna, again, extend off every single side by 1 row. Again, if you want to make it, like, a little bit of an arched roof, you totally can. It's personal. But nothing personal against my build, but I do like arched roofs better, I tend to, but this is kind of more of a modern, this is like my modern house roofs. For suburban like builds, I like the arched roofs, but I think this building is too big to do an arched roof like that. Like this one is just like the perfect size. Like I feel like if it was much bigger, it would not be, it look good, unless I did a different design, but like, I feel like this is kind of big, unless you want to do it, like, front to back. So pretty much the opposite of that. Like, I'm going to say that's side to side. It's front to back, I guess, because even then it'd be a little bit big, but it's your opinion, your build. I say this, I haven't said this in a while, but once you build in your world, it's your build to do whatever with. You can burn it down. I honestly wouldn't try. I'd actually probably find that funny more than anything, but honestly, it's whatever, because I'm not gonna, like, judge you. Also, if you don't ever want to follow tutorials, like, if you just watch tutorials to watch them, like I have sometimes, I tend to do that, but, if you do that, then it's always good to get inspiration from other people, although don't, like, take something and say it's your own, because, no, that's just, that's called plagiarism. But I personally have taken some inspiration from people and pictures and stuff, but sometimes you just need inspiration to get your brain going. Like, I took some inspiration off this, but I took a really weird twist on it, because it was a lot different in the picture. It had, like, an arch roof, like I was saying, and then it didn't even it only had 1 build that I could see. And then I decided to add the buying spot. Oh, no! You need 2 more materials until you're done with this build, and I have to sneeze a little bit. Never mind, it's gone. You're gonna want black concrete and smooth stone slabs. Now, it depends on how you do your roads, because whatever your road material is, I do here. However long your road is, like, let's say each lane is 4 blocks, I'd put them together to make it 8, not 9, because, like, get rid of that middle row. That's kind of how, like, neighborhood roads are. They don't have the middle row. It's just, like, if you had 3 block lanes like I do, like I'm starting now, I guess, it'd be 6. And also, whatever your curb is, I would use that for this block. So you're gonna break the 6 rows at the left and the right side moving forward. And then break everything in between. And there's just gonna be black concrete. You don't wanna add the strips in the middle. Unless you want to, unless you wanna make it like 1 block longer and add the strips, that's fine. But I did not. And also, to get out to the street, you can add either just like a, you can open it up per se, like here, you could add like a little, let's say you have a parking lot in between these 2 builds. You have it like leading out from the parking lot, like you have a, let's say the parking lot's here, you have a path going out from the parking lot, and you have a path going into this. That's what I would do, and I don't do parking lots and stuff normally because everyone has different road sizes, so it's not really a good thing to necessarily do. And yeah. sidewalk, I tend to do one or two blocks. It depends how big the doorways are. Like, this is a 1 block doorway. I do a 1 block path. If it was a 2 block doorway, then I do 2. And then once you've broken all of that, you're gonna want to fill it in with black concrete or whatever your road material is. Cyan terracotta is also good road material. I haven't really used it, but I think it'd be a good road material. I used to use black terracotta, and that was disgusting. It's not appropriate for roads. Like, roads have that, like, grayish, blackish look, so cyan terracotta would be perfect, I feel like. But I use black concrete, because I'm just that guy. But no. Like, it's whatever you want to do. And then you're gonna want to place your row, 1 row in front of it, whatever your curb block is. Mine is smooth stone slabs. And then once you have done that, that is your storage unit complete. Now I do want to show you something really quick. I've made a little bee farm over here. I know this has nothing to do with storage units, but whatever. So, like, see this bee? He pollinates the flowers, and he's either gonna go into this one or this. I don't know, actually. And then see how this is filled with honey. Now I can come over with an empty bottle if I can find where the empty bottles are. I think they're here. Yes. And then I can take some honey. And I can also make all the bees evacuate. But sorry guys, I didn't mean it. So they're gonna pollinate the flowers and they'll go on and make it honey. I think this should have some in it too. Can I take honey from this? I've never actually tried this. I don't know if you can. Is there really nothing in here? Oh, that's sad. So they all just go to this one. If you have 2 of them, they're just gonna go to the same one. But yeah, you do need flowers, otherwise you're not gonna get the honey. But yeah, I'm not gonna make a detailed thing on that because it'd be like a minute tutorial. But that is all I have to show you for this video. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys did enjoy this video as I save this into the playlist as usual. Should I put it in store tutorials? I'm gonna, because you have to buy stuff. I should, no, whatever, I'll leave it. Yeah, I'll leave it out. It's kind of one of those lonely things, I don't really know where to put it. Also, sorry the grade was in a bad spot, because I didn't get myself in a room. But, have a fantastic rest of your day or night. Give me suggestions if you have any. I would appreciate that, and I will see you in the next one. Peace!